Good morning. So today is the last day of June. It's just really kind of hard for me to believe. Um, we've been doing this for a while. And today, I'm going to talk about something that's come up for me as I've been kind of dealing with my own process of internal tensions around should I do this, should I do that? A lot of it having to have to do with how much to step out into the world and how much to stay still semi cloistered, I'll use that word. And also how I'm dealing with uncomfortable feelings that are arising as I spend time looking internally. So I'm really struck by the need I have to be really honest with myself and to be kind to myself. And one of my teachers early on in my exploration of Jewish mindfulness meditation was Jordan Bendet Appel. And he used to talk a great deal about the need for chesed, loving kindness, and emet, truth. So that's where I'm going today. So chesed we interpret as love or kindness or loving connection. Chesed allows us to notice an experience we're having, even if it's an unpleasant or uncomfortable or painful experience, and sit with it and hold it. And he used to, he shared a story, which I'm going to share with you because we ended up using it as a shorthand. We used to just say to each other, oh, just hold the baby. So when I first met Jordan, he was a very new father. And when describing chesed one day, he told the following story. So you're a new parent. You know, that happens to people sometimes. And you have this baby and you love this baby. This is your baby and you absolutely love this baby. And this baby doesn't want to sleep at night. And you want to sleep at night. And you're up all night with this crying baby. And you're very, very tired. And you go in and you pick the baby up and you go, baby, stop crying. It doesn't work so well. Or you can go in and you can pick the baby up and you can go, oh, baby, I love you. And I really wish you would stop crying. If you would stop crying, we could both get some sleep. And I love you. And then he would say, so which way do you think is going to help the baby stop crying? You know, it's quite clear, right? So that's chesed. We hold the baby. So we may be noticing really uncomfortable feelings coming up, fear, anger, pain of all kinds. And if we shake it and try to throw it away, it's not going to help. But if we embrace it and hold that baby, then we can settle with it. So that's the chesed piece of chesed and emet. The emet, the truth, is really taking the time to look honestly and to explore with curiosity whatever it is that's coming up. So it's a bearing witness. It's really sitting with whatever it is, you know, the big it, whatever it is, and allowing it and noticing it. So I think that we need chesed first, because I think that that helps us kind of soften internally so that we can open up to the truth, which may be unpleasant. So in a different context, a couple of weeks ago, my attention was brought to Psalm 85. And line 11 in Psalm 85 reads, "Loving kindness and truth meet. Righteousness and peace kiss each other." And I just think that's kind of lovely. Loving kindness and truth meet. We need both. Chesed and emet. That way we can spend the time really discerning if what we're going through is a way to escape or distract ourselves, or if it's really enhancing whatever the present experience is. So with that, I am inviting us to sit, and we'll take our posture erect, alert, yet relaxed, really feeling ourselves on our seat or cushion, maybe moving back and forth a little bit to really feel balanced and settled. And we can take a few deep cleansing breaths to help ourselves settle. Breathing in fully. And exhaling fully and slowly. And one more time, your own pace. And now as we sit together today, I invite you to consider using the words chesed and emet as a mantra. So you might want to say chesed to yourself on your exhale and emet on your inhale. So that's one possibility. And remember that as your mind wanders, gently come back to your mantra if you're using that, to your breath if that's your focal point, or to your physical sensations if that's what you're choosing to focus on today. As we end our meditation, I'd like to read to you an entry called Be Your Awakened Heart. This is by Sheila Peltz-Weinberg from God Loves the Stranger. Waking up is like doing yoga. It takes strength, flexibility, and balance, and it is a lot easier when you breathe. We are all yogis, spiritual warriors with hearts that keep breaking open so that the light of God's love keeps shining through. How do we keep our balance? It's not easy, but we begin. We take a stable stance on the four corners of our feet. We root deep into the earth. Then we let go into the greater whole, the fullness of the eternal breath that accompanies every leap into risk. One of my favorite images of living this life is from the autobiography of Ginger Rogers. She was the beautiful dance partner of Fred Astaire, and he was always acclaimed as the greatest dancer, and she was his partner. Her story is called Dancing Backwards in High Heels. She did all the same moves he did, but did them backwards and in high heels. That is a lot like our lives, moving into the future without knowing what it will be, what it will bring, and yet doing it with integrity, grace, and trust. And I guess we need to remember that we do have a partner in all this business. And we can remember that when we breathe, we are breathed. And we are dancing backwards in high heels, but we are not alone. May we feel the strength, flexibility, and balance. May we meet the depth of the love in our hearts. May we all remember again and again that we are not alone. May we all remember again and again the possibility of blessing, because we know that when we bless, we become whole. May we remember to bless a ripe tomato and a political victory, even a very tiny one. May we remember to bless the face of a friend after a long absence. May we remember to bless the salty smell of the ocean, a beautiful tune, or a pure turn of phrase. May we remember to bless a good person's life and death, the snow coming down and the sun coming up. When we search our hearts, we remember that the way to do it is to be. Be who you truly are, dear friend. Be exactly who you are. And that is the well of blessing.